Hi, Geminis. Oh, wrong deck. I'm back again. Um, with you all's message. This is a timeless message, but if you catch it in July, August, I'm recording this in July, but it's really meant for August. Or whenever you happen to see it, that means that that's probably when you're meant to see it. So let's get right into it. This is good for your sun, moon, or rising. Please like, share, or comment. As I always say, I'm gonna try and build this YouTube channel, and then I end up getting busy with life, or something just randomly happens. I just gotta let it go for a little bit. But we're gonna see how this goes this time. So let's get right into it. We're gonna dig into these messages, see what's going on, see what you guys need to know, and how to grow. All right, let's get into it for the Geminis. What do Geminis need to know? Ooh, okay, the Three of Cups in the reverse. All right, you guys, the Three of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, the Tower in the reverse, the Eight of Pentacles upright. You have the Page of Wands in the reverse. Ooh, why everything showing up reverse for you all like this? I'm going to clarify these two and see. Need 3 more cards, please. The Seven of Pentacles. Ooh, okay. The Six of Swords. And one more. I have so many messages coming in for you all. All right, the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, Gemini. So what? Ooh, okay. Okay. All right, there's so many messages coming in for y'all right now, so I'm gonna try and get all of them out that I remember. But at the bottom, you guys have the Page of Cups in the reverse with the Six of Wands. There's something here that you're trying to make work, but it's not working the way that you want it to. For some of you, this could come from something that you felt emotional connection to at first, but it quickly withered away, and at this point there's no emotion that's left in it. It's like you're just going through the motions of doing things, and you're just seeing success in that area, but there's no feeling that's attached to it. It's just all about, I just got to get through this. I just got to do this. For some of you, this could be something that you're no longer really invested in emotionally, and just wanting to continue moving forward because you want to see it succeed. You want to see what you put out there come full circle back around. But it's showing that for some of you might just want to let this go. If this is some of you that are dealing with somebody, they're saying that there's no deep emotional connection that's there. You guys are just really going through the motions, and you think that that's creating some type of success in your partnership. But they're saying there's no more room for it to grow. They're saying something's not going to grow there anymore, and it's maybe best to just let this go and move forward. For some of you, you've already done this, but for many of you, you most likely have not. Where the other deck of cards go? Hold on. Why are so many of these cards? Oh, that's why. Oh, look at that. I don't even know when this card came out, but they're saying you have to let go of something with the Two of Cups in the reverse. And that was on top of the other deck I was looking for. But they're saying something has ran its course at this point. It's time to just cut it out. For some of you, this could be a collaboration with other people. Because the first card that came out was the Three of Cups in the reverse. So for some of you, there are too many players happening in your arena. For some of you, you're dealing with too many people on some type of a project, and there's like a lot of butting heads that's there. It's a lot of not seeing things from the same angle or seeing things from a different angle, but coming together to make one idea of something. For others of you, this could be other people imposing their ways on you, or this could be you basically playing the field with too many people or having too many people that are not good for you around. And this seems to continue being the same theme for you all. For some of you, there are people around you that are just not good for you, but you're too done to see that. Sorry to put it that way, but that's the only way to put it. And it's like you're jumping into these situations with these people without even thinking about, is this the right thing to do? Should I really be doing this? It's almost like you have no conscience about it. It's almost like, I'm just gonna do it. Let's just see what happens. Nothing that bad can happen. For some of you, you're dealing with somebody that is really going around and they're about to ruin you in some type of way. If you aren't too careful. For some of you, this is also you trusting other people too quickly and not really getting a feel for what their character is or who they are until it's too late. And they're saying that at some point, there's going to be something that's going to put a hard stop on this. There could be something that transpired or it already has transpired. You're trying to put a stop to dealing with so many different opponents in some area of your life. For some of you, if you are dealing with somebody, if you're in a relationship or getting to know somebody, they're saying it's time to put a stop to letting too many people in your energetic field. Stop playing the field so much because it's going to come back and it's going to bite you in the ass with this Tower card in the reverse is what I'm saying. For some of you, when it comes to business aspects, some of you could have put your trust into certain business partners and then it came back that this wasn't the best route to go, especially with that Page of Wands in the reverse. They're saying that you're having to rethink things and regrow something, and it's taking a lot longer now because what you put your trust in, it kind of backfired on you in a sense. They're saying there are things that are going to be coming back up for you internally that's going to cause some type of a shift. And it's almost like you're going to have to rework and get to know yourself all over again. Now, for others of you, what I'm saying is that some of you could be going to an event that requires other people and you're hesitant about going. There's a lot of the nervous energy around this event. For some of you, this could have to deal with somebody or people that are there that you don't really want to have a connection with. Or there could be somebody there that doesn't want to have a connection with you at all. But there's like this slow approach to wanting things to kind of go in the way that you want them to, even though the ship has already sailed. For some of you, you're going to try and reconcile with someone is what I'm picking up and try to make a plan to move things forward. I'm not sure how that's going to go because this person has already assessed the person has already assessed everything and they've made the proper steps of moving on, because everything here is about moving on. It's taken a while, but they moved on from it. Some of you are still stuck with dealing with things of the past and you don't really want things to move forward. You still want to try and cultivate something for it to grow, even though it's come to a hard stop, even though that part of the phase is over. And that's why you have a lot of nervous energy going into this because you don't know exactly what's going to happen. So it's like this internal battle that you're having to deal with right now. Like, should I try and move things forward? Should I not? But what happens if I don't? And the same thing for those of you dealing with other people. It doesn't have to necessarily be like an event that you're going to. This could be business deal. This could be interpersonal relationships. Some of you have a fear of being alone and not wanting things to move forward if you have to deal with things by yourself. And some of you are using other people, so then you can not have, so then you're forced not to have to deal with certain things, if that makes sense, how I just worded that, because that was a mess. So let's get into the clarification of these cards. Why is the Three of Cups here in the reverse? Oh, real quick, for some of you, if it's been going around that you've been talking about people in a very negative light, it's going to come out. Or either there could be people talking about you in a negative light and it's going to come out to you. Somebody could end up divulging that information to you and you're going to end up just cutting people out completely. Like almost no word of why you're cutting them out. It just happens is what I'm picking up. Why is the Three of Cups here? Some of you are also making a plan on how to move forward from something that's taken a while to move forward from because you didn't know how exactly you were going to do it. And this also has to deal with something where it's like, I don't like being alone. Okay, so you guys have the Queen of Pentacles, the King of Swords in the reverse, and you have the Moon card in the reverse. Again, whatever is coming to light, it's going to have to be centered around a group of people. There could be something that you feel very confident about and you feel very good about going into when it comes to these groups of people. Like there's like some type of comfort that you get. That's what I'm getting from this. There's some type of comfort that you get from having other people around you that's good or bad for you. You just get comfort from it, even though they're bad for you. But there's going to be a harsh reality that's going to hit you when this happens. For some of you, this could come around that Libra new moon or the Aquarius full moon in August. I feel like this is coming to a head in August, this Aquarius full moon, and this has to be centered around the people that you associate with, the people that you have dealings with. There's going to be some type of a harsh truth that comes, and this is a big burden that you're going to be carrying. For many of you, you feel comfortable going into a situation, but then there's this nervous energy that's around you about the people that are going to be there and how things are going to happen, because there could be something that you don't want to come to light that comes to light based off the people that are there. And it could be something that you are very nervous about and that you could also find embarrassing if it comes out. So this is something that you're carrying with you a lot. This also could happen around that Pisces full moon, but there's a lesson that's going to be involved in this for you all. It's just been building up more and more and more, and this anxiety is getting worse and worse for you. For some of you, you could try and put a stop to something before it gets too bad, but this is dealings of the past that are coming back forth. What's the Wheel of Fortune here in the reverse for the Geminis? You have the Empress there. All right, let's see. You have the Empress, the Knight of Wands, the Devil card in the reverse, and you have the Temperance card. Whatever this is, I don't know why I keep getting seeking revenge, releasing something. Some of you you could be dealing with a Taurus or a Libra. This is somebody that is very they kind of come like a Sagittarius. It could either be a Taurus, Libra, Capricorn, or Sagittarius is what I'm picking up. It's somebody, if this is somebody that you're dealing with, this could be somebody that everybody admires, that everybody likes. They have a very likable personality, but they're also very in your face. They're very like, let's go now. They are not afraid of conflict. If this is somebody that you're dealing with like this, and they're on a mission to release something and pay back some type of retribution towards you, where it's just like, I got you. I did that. You did this to me, and now I got you back. It may have taken a while, but now I've gotten you back. And it's going to set things into balance for them. Now, for some of you, there are things that are coming to a stop when it comes to certain people, so then you can get a new start, fresh start on life. and move forward. For some of you, you do have some type of a good news that's going to be coming in because this ends, or when this happens, because if something comes to an end, there's going to be good news that follows that's going to give you a restart. It's going to release you from something that you felt burdened in your life, that you felt was always a test. And for some of you, this may not come until we get till Sagittarius season. Between Libra season and Sagittarius season, maybe the beginning of Capricorn season, is when this comes in. You're going to be let out of something. And they're telling me you could be let out of some type of a contract that's going to bring some type of balance back into you all's life. You've been manifesting this for a while. You've been asking to be let out of something for a while, but it just hasn't happened. There you are focusing on yourself. For some of you, you have a secret or secrets that are going to be coming out that you are not planning for. Let's see. Why is the Tower card here in the reverse for the Geminis? What are you dealing with internally that you're trying to keep down, keep repressed, keep from coming out? Some of you haven't revealed everything to somebody or some people, and then that's what's going to be coming out. But there is something here that comes out. I'm just not exactly sure what it is, but it's going to be public is what I'm picking up. Or either you're going to be telling this to a group of people, or either something just happens in front of a group of people. It's going to be something. All right, let's see. Yeah, it's something you don't want to come out. You've been trying to suppress this for a while. You've been trying to hold it in. But it's something that nags at you all the time with the Death card in the reverse, because it has to deal with some type of a loss, or it has to deal with something that you lost out on. You guys have the Five of Swords. So this is something that you're really trying to keep this like down. And it's causing arguments, or it's causing some type of strife in you all's life. Now, if this is something that somebody's asking you and you aren't being truthful, you might as well just come on and just be truthful about it, because it's going to come out either way it goes. You're being very cautious with how things are being said right now. And this is all having to do with a lead up to something big, something that you know internally you're not going to have any control over. But right now you can control how things are going to go leading up to that. For some of you, you could be trying to change the narration of something that happened in your lives, or something that somebody did to you, or something that you did to somebody. But it's going to end up coming to light what the actual truth is. There's information that many of you are omitting. But there's that nervous energy. There's that, I have to have some type of control over this. They're saying you just need to have the courage to just face whatever this is, whether it's good or bad, okay? Some of you, this is work related. Some of you, this could be something that you've worked hard at trying to forget about. What's the Six of Swords, please? They're saying just to move on from this, be done with it. It's taken a while for this to come to what it's about to come to. You have the Eight of Cups in the reverse. Some of you are taking a trip somewhere, and there's going to be something from the past that comes up. And this could be very worrying for you. And this is why you're apprehensive about going towards something, because you knew that this was something that's been in the making for a while. Especially with that Seven of Pentacles right before the Six of Swords. There's something that's very heavily on you all's mind. And you're taking small steps at how this is going to end up being. For some of you, you could try to reveal something, but you're also risking something being lost as things come to light for you all. You have the World card in the reverse. Yeah, this is something that's coming back up from the past that you did not want to get out for many of you. You've been trying to hold on. Look, there's that Seven of Pentacles. Taking your time, revealing things, not wanting everything to be revealed at one time. Let's take a look at love real quick for you all. Ooh, I got something in my eye. Okay, what is going on with love for not Libra? What's the other one? It's the air sign? Gemini. Oh my God, something really did just get in my eye. Oopsies. All right, let's take a look at love for you Geminis. Four of Cups, you could be bored, or whoever you're dealing with is bored, or there's no excitement is what I'm picking up with this Four of Cups, but I mean, that's only one card. I'm going to pull 6 cards and see. Yeah, the Eight of Cups, Four of Cups, the Eight of Cups. I think that's it, yeah. You have the Knight of Swords in the reverse, the Death card, the Knight of Pentacles, and one more. There's a lot of rethinking going on, especially with the Hermit card, which could also be overthinking and just still going through the motions. For some of you, there's a lot of arguing about things, and there's a real contemplation of, should I just let this go? Is this even worth putting energy into anymore? The full moon in Aquarius, new moon in Leo, there could be some type of balance that's restored in that, but it may just be like a temporary thing. For some of you, this could lead to something more long-term where it's like you finally get on the same page of something. I do see a lot of new things coming in for you all when it comes to love, like a renewal of some type. But overall, I do feel that for some of you, not all of you, but some of you, things could have got stagnant in your love lives and you weren't being appreciative, or somebody that you were dealing with was not being appreciative and decided to walk away. Or either this could just be in the contemplation stage still, where it's just like, is this even really worth what I want to do anymore? But then you talk yourself, or you psych yourself, or they do this to themselves into staying a little bit longer. But I do feel that for some of you, you're dealing with Scorpio, this could have come to an end, and then things were put in motion to try and make things work out again. For some of you, you're always breaking up and getting back together with somebody. I'm sorry. But if you have to keep repeatedly breaking up with somebody, it's not the relationship for you. Like, you just dead it. But there is something that came to an end, and there is like some type of rebuilding that you're trying to do. There's some type of healing that you're doing, or somebody's trying to do, or either this is you two coming back together again and again, trying to figure out what's going to work and doing things in different unconventional ways to see if they're going to work out that way. It's very, if that makes sense how I worded it. I'm picking up there's not a lot of emotional stability that is there for some of you that are involved with somebody. For those of you that do have a strong bond with somebody, I do feel like right now there is a slump in you all's love lives, but I do feel like it's going to end up picking back up later on, but things have to be set in motion. I feel like for some of you, somebody wants to be more involved in the planning of things. They don't want you just to make plans without them, because then it affects them as well. And I do feel like there is some type of healing that takes place as this progresses. What's the Death card here for the Geminis with love? You have the Lovers. Choices. A choice is made possibly to end something, but then come back together. The Four of Swords. Oh, no, I see what it is. It's the thinking of ending something. A choice to end something is very heavy on you all's minds, or it's heavy on somebody's mind around you. Look at that square over here, right there. You can't really see it, but... It's that contemplation that's going back and forth. Do I end this? Do I not? I have a big choice to make. Do I want to continue on with this or do I not? Is this worth my time and energy or is it not? It's a lot of backwards and forwards that's going on for you all. You all are very confused. You're not sure if you even want to put up with this. But I don't see things really progressing much further for those of you that are in a struggling relationship, but you're just stuck because it's like, which path do I choose? So instead of choosing a path, you're not making a decision, is what I'm picking up. Let's get your oracle card. Yeah, the fates that came out in the reverse, soulmates. This has a lot to do with like the people that you're closely tied to. I'm gonna get one more. And you have unfinished symphony. Okay, so there's something here. Y'all just close to well, I guess Aries, Libra, and yours is kind of close together. There is something that is definitely going to I'm gonna just read these to you. Someone's telling me just to read these to y'all. The fates is 17. Something is unfinished in you all's lives, and you're afraid of what's going to come out with it, is what I'm picking up. The fate says fate, karma, acceptance that that there are things you cannot change, and knowing what those things are. The serenity prayer sums up the meaning of this card. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. There are things in life you will never have control over. The conditions brought on by the evolution of the collective, by nature, and by your past experiences may be fated, preordained by spirit for a greater purpose you cannot understand in this lifetime. It may not be in your cards to understand why certain events occurred, but you can accept the mystery and work with those. But you can accept the mystery and work with what those events and your current circumstances have to teach you. This is a wisdom contained in the Serenity Prayer. The protection message on this says, it is difficult to understand why painful things happen to good people. Fate is a mystery after all. Yet, what we do with our circumstances, the way in which we respond to life's challenges, is how we rise up to greet our destiny. Now is one of those times to be aware of your powerlessness to change certain situations and surrender to acceptance. Hang in there, life will only get better. Act as if you believe that, for the only thing you can control right now is your attitude. When you align with the fates, being mindful of what you can and cannot change, serenity will come to you. And then we have, this is somebody connected heavily to your past that this is talking about. There's something that's unfinished with somebody from your past that's going to come to a finality whenever you meet up with them again. There's going to be something that's final. This could be a conversation that's final, or this could be a complete shutout that is going to be final, and that's going to be the end of that story with that person for you all. And then we have Unfinished Symphony. I'm going to read this one to you all too. This one says, unfinished business, an incomplete lesson, lack of closure, the need to make amends. This is a time to tie up loose ends as you near the completion of a cycle or a project and mastery of a lesson or a skill. Before you can move forward, it's important that you come to terms with where you are now. Practice radical acceptance. Take inventory so that emotional and psychological closure can occur and the answers you seek will be found. You cannot move forward if you are leaving things unfinished. Reflect on what has passed so that the symphony can finally end on a high note. And the protection message on this says, when unfinished business casts a shadow over your life, it is a reminder that procrastination is a form of self-sabotage. It's not in your best interest to stall. Even stumbling forward is better than holding back. Don't overthink things or let yourself get distracted. Just tie up any loose ends and deliver the results. Don't quit before the finish line. Spirit wants you to win. All right, Geminis, that's all I have for y'all right in this message. If you enjoyed it, please like, share, and comment, and come back for the next one that I'm going to be posting soon. All right, y'all. I will see y'all later. Bye.